Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me this afternoon is your mayor of Fitchburg, Aaron Richardson. Aaron, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Long time no see. Thanks for stopping by, saying hey. What you been up to?
A lot of stuff going on. Last week we celebrated the opening of the Fitchrow Roundabout and Verona Road.
You knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
Too many Fitchburg things, huh?
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, that was it was a very special week last week, and you've got another special event coming up here, first of its kind. Talk about the Mayoral Awards.
Yeah, next Wednesday, the 16th at 5 p.m., we're doing the first, what I hope is annual Mayoral Awards. And it's an opportunity for a lot of different things. One is to bring people in the community together, and I think the other is to recognize people who help make the city so great. And so I looked at it and I created 3 awards. One is to recognize a staff person, one is to recognize a business, and then one is to recognize a resident.
Yeah, and the folks that you've picked this year are very strong candidates for the first one. Looking, you've kind of mentioned why, the purpose of doing it, but why? Really, why is it really important to recognize people? And I know a loaded question, like, Jeremy, you got to be able to come up with something better than that, but it's really important to you.
It absolutely is. I think that it's important to recognize the people who have had a big impact in Fitchburg, to recognize where we've been in the past, and to really honor those people that had that foresight and had that impact to make this a great place to live and work and recreate. And so when you look at the award winners and who they are, I really thought for this first one, I wanted to really recognize people that have made just a tremendous impact on the city. And I think when you look at those, and we can talk about who they are in a second here, it's not a secret, but you look at who those people are, and they had such huge impacts, and they continue to have huge impacts, and the things that they've done will for long after I'm gone and everyone else watching this is gone.
Absolutely, yeah. The candidates, we'll start with the Jeanie Sieling, former mayor. I can't think of a better candidate. All around, very nice person.
Great person, someone who was on the town board when we became a city, was then our second mayor, and one of the first female mayors in the state, I believe. Certainly our first female, not only mayor, but town board chairman, anything like that. So, involved for a very long time, also heavily involved in things like establishing the senior center. We talked about that at the Senior Center 40th anniversary. She was hugely involved in creating the library and a number of other projects. Those are just a few of the biggest ones, but I mean, she's been around for so long and been involved in so many great things. I couldn't think of a better person to talk to and recognize.
Absolutely, yeah. The impacts that she's had on Fitchburg are tremendous. Same with this business. Promega, I knew nothing about Promega until I started working here, and it wasn't until like a weekend, like, oh, well, now I know what Promega is. A great partner with the city. A lot of investment here.
Absolutely. It's not just the amount of people who work here, the buildings they're building. They've got 2 huge projects going on right now, but it's also the other impact they have, doing things like the Agora Art Fair and having the pavilion with the farmers markets and doing so many other things. A lot of things they don't ever even get credit for and don't want credit for. But I can tell you, any big event that happens in Fitchburg, they're probably at least behind the scenes involved. And people, I don't think, recognize that. Something that I talked about when they were recently awarded a WEDC, a Wisconsin Economic Development Award, was if you're looking for a business partner in a city, you couldn't ask for someone better than Fitchburg because of that impact, not only in providing the jobs and the building and the growth, but the impact they have on the community itself.
Yeah, you're right that their name is there. Their employees are invested in giving back to the community as well from projects that I've seen them work on. Very good choice. Finally, another businesses will know him for certainly, but behind the scenes you may never know Mike Zimmerman, a longtime employee here at the city of Fitchburg out of our economic development.
Absolutely. He's been here for over 20 years. I believe Doug Morissette was the mayor when he first came to the city, always been involved in economic development. And again, it's had a huge impact on the growth of this city, being able to not only help companies like Promega continue to grow and expand, but bring in new companies like Phoenix and Sub-Zero And when I talk to these business leaders, they've worked with people throughout the state, and they tell me, without a doubt, we are very fortunate to have Mike and Joyce as well. I don't want to leave Joyce out, even though
Well,
she's not getting the
they're a
award.
pair. They are a pair. No question about that. But yeah, they're doing a lot of great work behind a lot of great work for the residents of the city of Fitchburg.
Absolutely.
So yeah, great choices there, Mr. Mayor.
And Mike lives in the city as well, so he's not only an employee, but he's a resident.
I knew that's why you didn't pick me. Man, I said I'd move here. Man.
Maybe next year if you move here.
Only if you're mayor next year.
Oh, well. Fingers crossed.
Just saying. All right. We're looking forward to it again. This is on October 16th, 5 o'clock p.m. at the Fitchburg Senior Center. Come on down. We'll be down there as well broadcasting. Looking forward to hearing the stories, reminisce with everybody out there. Who's the representative from Promega coming in?
I'm not sure who they're sending. I talked to some people over there, and there's going to be some people there. I don't know. They haven't told me exactly who it's going to be. So
all right. Well, I didn't want to name drop anybody. Just yeah.
There'll be a couple other surprises there too if you show up.
Ooh, fantastic. Well, I'm not going, but we'll be there. Fact TV will be there. No, I'm kidding. We'll see. Okay. Pending if I pull that, I'm the assignment, director, so I'll have to assign myself to it.
All right.
Maybe.
Sounds good.
Maybe
I'll see you there.
Maybe. That's your Mayor of Fitchburg here, Aaron. Thank you so much for taking the time. We'll take a quick break. You are watching Talking Fitchburg.